Pretty sure Christopher's used Beetlejuice a couple weeks back,
Yeah, he was talking
and
about going solo Beetlejuice for a tournament.
there we go. Um, so I mean, it's not necessarily out of the ordinary, but it is rare enough that it is a treat to watch. So I can always appreciate that. Shout out Mott's and Gorify. Moving on to the next match, we have Fallzei on Joker going against MistyC on
So
Bugs.
I don't know enough about Banana Guard, but is Bugs a bad matchup for Banana Guard? Because I feel like it wouldn't be. I feel like Banana Guard has those angles, especially with the Nair and the Sair, to find their way into Bugs's immediate circle and is able to challenge a lot of what Bugs wants to do. So it kind of feels a little to me specifically, the Joker switch up. But I mean, Fallzei might be showing me something different against the Nair King here, as MistyC finds the first hit using that signature move.
The only thing that I can think of is that maybe MistyC could use Nair to stop Fallzei's combo. No way. No way you just caught the brink safe to the top of the dome, sent off the mat. That is MistyC doing what MistyC does, getting the first stock here in the game. The movement on MistyC is exactly what you come for. That's the reason why we're here. The nice bat into the off stage. MistyC up 2-0 with only 65 heat to speak for. Caught a nice little nail. Well, that's neutral special, but didn't really do anything with it. Ooh, but just standing over the burrow, and the burrow is where you get hit. So Nair King doing what Nair King does. At 104 heat. Almost caught the neutral special, but avoids it. 133, 32. MistyC uses the bomb, safe. Can't quite follow it up. That Joker Juice does a great job in destroying utility, and it did in that case as well.
Yeah, I mean, MistyC's moving out of his mind. He's so fast, especially right now against Fallzei. Joker finding it a little bit hard to find those kills against the Bugs, as Bugs just bobs and weaves into the Joker, finding these Nairs, finding these Sairs. It almost feels like, other than the one save, it just didn't. The projectiles didn't really come into play. It was all just Bugs' movement, Misty just really catching the dashbacks, the dodges, and doing what MistyC does best, narrowing you 3 times in a row and then forcing you to make a dodge option and calling your dodge option out with whatever suits the case, you know?
I wish I could see my face right now. Like some of these things I see, I'm just like, dude, there's no way. Like the way MistyC sets up, uses just the pure speed of Bugs to, like, I almost wonder if there's like a speed bot that MistyC's using, and I just feel like no way you do the same thing twice. I was gonna say, no way you do the same thing twice. Jeez, Louis, yo, slow down, okay? Slow down, just one time. Anyways, so currently 69-89 in favor of Fallzei, using the doesn't really connect with that. Misses the up tilt. Nair misses. Nair connects again. Can't fall with the Nair, but again, Nair King doing Nair King things. Nair again, off bag, you're off stage. What can you do about it?
Can I say, as Misty, I was gonna say something about MistyC, but immediately starts the pressure back up, and but Misty does a really good job of only going into burnout when it is Misty's turn, right? When they're putting up the pressure, when the Bug is the one on the offensive, is the only time when he's in burnout. To make sure to be really careful while on the defense to not be in burnout, as we see right here. All of a sudden, in slight disadvantage, has a full bar. As Bugs is just dodging all of these cards. You know that MistyC doesn't gamble. He's never seen a playing card in his life. Keeps all of his money locked up, but A swing from the Joker secures the first stock of this game for Fallzei. Edge
Very
guard.
nice play with the safe. Something that if you are a Bugs main yourself, you should definitely take note to using daring the safe on the platform to get it to fall off of the edge perfectly enough so that it actually hits the person who's hanging on the edge. I wasn't able to quite convert with it, but it is a spacing tool that will freak out your opponent just like Bugs' up air, which will also freak out your opponent. The Nair King doing Nair King things. 2-0. We're not done yet, though. Oh, Fallzei decides to make a switch up to Agent Smith.
I was gonna say, I feel like this is a character switch. It really feels like Fallzei wasn't getting a lot off of the Joker. But once again, kind of surprised we're not seeing the Banana Knight.
Yeah. I mean, I almost wonder if the neutral air from Bugs could interrupt Banana Guard's combo when you're in air. Because sometimes when I play Bugs, I will use that, like rather than DIing, I'll just DI downwards and just neutral air just to stop you from whatever follow-up that you have. I don't know if that's why, but it's just my first thought in this case. Nonetheless, Agent Smith definitely isn't a bad idea. You can definitely do some damage with Agent Smith. Whoa, that was
Immediately as the game starts getting that damage off on Bugs, and zoning using that pistol, unfortunately, getting a little greedy with it, letting MistyC back on stage almost for free. Using that save to block a lot of those pistol shots. It's kind of an interesting way to guard from the damage, but Fallzei able to over and over again find these good hits and start his pressure up. That being said, Bugs' Nair is pretty good. Resets his jump.
Oh, nice up special. Safe misses, and the bat to follow it up. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. The clone makes a grab, uppercut misses though. Burrow, using the burrow again. So smooth, so quick. Can't follow with the Nair out of burrow. Fallzei is definitely ready for that. Not going to get caught by the ooh-wop. Nice air into Nair.
It really feels like Fallzei's having a really hard time finding these kills. Like, Misty keeps getting to these high percents first, and then just pressure starts happening. Okay, Fallzei finally getting rid of that stock. But it really feels like Fallzei's in these positions where Agent Smith and Joker, for that matter, should find these kills. But then Misty, keeping their composure, keeping finding these stray hits over and over again, finds a way back into the lead. Reads the dodge. I didn't look at the percent. I thought that would have been a kill there.
That should be
close.
Not.
It's close.
Agent Smith is a little heavier, so I guess it's not quite as easy to get the knockout, which also could explain the switch up. And there it is, the knockout. So I mean, it took 130% for that to actually work out. So, and at 90, Fallzei able to use a double uppercut to get that out. So it's an even matchup at this point. Both players, again, styles make fights. So whoever is able to play their style the best is going to come out on top.
Fallzei, no. Oh, as we see Misty, they're just fighting here, trying to catch the Agent Smith. It's not an easy task to do, trying to get the bounce off on the wall, but not quite able to do so. Bugs trying to find their way off of the corner, able to do so with that moving platform, kind of working against Agent Smith here. What goes up must come down, and you know that Misty's looking for that landing as Fallzei tries to slow down the game a little bit by running back and forth. Unfortunately, still caught up by the Misty Nair. The King has returned. There is a save out on the field. Dodges right into it.
Nah, the movement. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. When